Welcome to Fancy Appliance, where we show you the best laptops to help you launch any kind of marketing campaign. Our top 5 picks for marketing students include pros and cons, performance benchmarks, and much more. Don't forget to check the description for links to buy each one. And if you found us helpful, like and subscribe for more content like this. Starting at $1,299, marketing students can enjoy the MacBook Pro 13's all-day battery life and improved Magic Keyboard, but at the cost of a mediocre webcam. Looking at its design, Apple sticks to the classic MacBook design with added refinements for the MacBook Pro 13 to feel even more premium and comfortable in its thin and lightweight unibody aluminum chassis. You can carry it around with no issues, but it still has enough weight to feel robust. And while its exterior has barely changed, there has been some improvements on the MacBook Pro 13's 13.3-inch 2K Retina display. It now fully covers the sRGB color gamut and most of Adobe RGB, so you get a wide range of colors that look very vibrant. It also looks very bright in both indoor and outdoor settings, beating other top competitors. But some things never change, like the MacBook's thick side bezels that make its screen look a bit dated. The webcam as well is only 720p and is incapable of logging in with face recognition. Still, Apple helps you forget these troubles with phenomenal battery life, which lasts about 14 hours and 20 minutes while playing 1080p videos. It also charges quickly from 0 to 100% in only 1 hour and 21 minutes. If you're enjoying our content for marketing students, don't forget to like and subscribe to see more content like this. And for such long working hours, you can stay productive with Apple's newly refreshed Magic Keyboard. The backlit keys now have scissor switches that feel more precise, responsive, and comfortable compared to its previous flat butterfly keyboard. Above that is a touch bar that gives you quick access to different shortcuts for a variety of apps, but it may take some time to get used to. Still, you get a Touch ID fingerprint reader and a large touchpad with a smooth glass material that feels amazing to use, especially with the subtle vibrations of haptic feedback. Nevertheless, the biggest change for the MacBook Pro 13 is their new M1 chip. Greater hardware and software compatibility means macOS and its apps can run faster and more smoothly, although older apps may not run as well due to a lack of native support with the M1 chip. Equipped with 16GB of RAM, its CPU and GPU should give you smooth performance on web browsers with many tabs, Microsoft Office programs, and Photoshop for 2K designs. The MacBook Pro 13 also includes 4 USB-C ports and a headphone jack. Its port selection certainly lacks variety, but at least all USB-C ports are fast with Thunderbolt 3 support, and the networking is up to date with Bluetooth 5 and Wi-Fi 6. Starting at $399, marketing students can enjoy the Surface Go 2's tablet-like portability and amazing webcam quality, but at the cost of mediocre performance. Looking at its design, Microsoft combines tablet and laptop in the Surface Go 2, which offers smooth and curved edges on its magnesium metal chassis that is comfortable to hold onto. It is very compact and light, so you can carry it around with one hand easily. And just because Microsoft chose a budget small form factor does not mean that the Surface Go 2 sacrifices on its 10.5-inch 1080p IPS touchscreen display. After all, it fully covers the sRGB color gamut and a decent chunk of Adobe RGB, so you get access to a wide range of colors similar to more expensive devices. Its screen also looks bright in both indoor and outdoor settings. Be aware though that its side bezels are quite thick, although this is not a big issue because it gives space for your hands to grip. But the webcam is where the Surface Go 2 really shines, as the rear camera records in clear 4K and the front camera records in 2K with the ability to log in with face recognition. All this paired with all-day battery life, which lasts about 10 hours and 45 minutes while playing 1080p videos, makes the Surface Go 2 not feel like a budget choice. It also charges from 0 to 100% in about 2 hours and 25 minutes. This all may seem too good to be true until you realize that its detachable type cover keyboard must be purchased separately. Still, this small but compact and full-size keyboard is lined with fuzzy Alcantara fabric. It does have a moderate amount of flex, but you will feel that typing on its well-spaced backlit keys to be comfortable and responsive. And below that, you get a decently large Microsoft Precision touchpad covered in a smooth glass material with a satisfying click. If you want even more budget picks, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments below. With so many premium features, the Surface Go 2 does sacrifice in performance with its Intel UHD graphics chip and Intel M3 8th Gen processor. Equipped with up to 8GB of RAM, its CPU and GPU should give you a mostly smooth performance on web browsers with few tabs, Microsoft Office programs, but not Photoshop. The Surface Go 2 also includes one USB-C port, a microSD XC card reader, a Surface Connect port, and a headphone jack. Port selection may be limited, but at least the networking is up to date with Bluetooth 5 and Wi-Fi 6. Starting at $1,799, marketing students can enjoy the XPS 15's 1080p webcam and comfortable maglev keyboard, but at the cost of mediocre battery life. Looking at its design, Dell has polished the XPS 15 to look incredibly sleek, compact, and premium with its machine-cut aluminum chassis. Despite how lightweight it looks, it is quite dense, so it will feel heavy. It may not be as portable as an Ultrabook, but you can still carry it around reasonably well given the heavy specs it packs. In fact, laptop weight will probably be the last thing on your mind when you see the XPS 15's 15.6-inch 4K OLED touchscreen display. It perfectly covers the sRGB and Adobe RGB color gamut, so you can feel immersed by the full range of colors on its screen. The brightness also looks decent in indoor and outdoor settings, but compared to other top competitors, it is a little underwhelming. However, Dell's Infinity Edge side bezels are so thin that the XPS 15 is nearly all screen, but it still manages to sneak in a webcam that records in clear 1080p with the ability to log in using face recognition. Unfortunately, the XPS 15 does disappoint with mediocre battery life, which lasts about 6 hours and 20 minutes while playing 1080p videos. It also charges from 0 to 100% in about 2 hours and 28 minutes. Still, when using the XPS 15, you will admire its signature soft touch carbon fiber keyboard equipped with well-spaced and large backlit keys. Typing feels extremely comfortable and responsive due to Dell's innovative maglev design, which enables magnets to pop keys back up after you press them down. Combine that with its fingerprint reader and its very large smooth-to-use glass touchpad, and you get the perfect mix of premium and comfort. If you're enjoying our content for marketing students, don't forget to like and subscribe to see more content like this. But the XPS 15 is not all looks, as it is quite powerful with its NVIDIA GTX 1650 Ti graphics card and Intel i9 10th Gen processor. Although at this price, you will find better price performance value in gaming laptops. Equipped with up to 32GB of RAM, its CPU and GPU should give you smooth performance on web browsers with many tabs, Microsoft Office programs, and Photoshop for 4K designs. The XPS 15 also includes 3 USB-C ports, an SD card reader, and a headphone jack. Additionally, all USB-C transfer speeds are fast with Thunderbolt 3 support, and networking is up to date with Bluetooth 5 and killer Wi-Fi 6. Starting at $899, marketing students can enjoy the Swift 3's bright screen and excellent price-performance value, but at the cost of a slightly clunky plastic touchpad. Looking at its design, ACER has built the Swift 3 with quality in mind by adding a minimalist look in a thin, lightweight, and durable magnesium alloy chassis. This quality continues seamlessly when you open up to the Swift 3's 13.5-inch 2K IPS display that can rotate up to 180 degrees. It fully covers the sRGB color gamut and a decent amount of Adobe RGB, so you get a ton of colors on a screen that looks premium. The brightness is also amazing in both indoor and outdoor settings. In fact, it looks even brighter than much more expensive laptops. However, the side bezels are a bit thick. Still, the size is just right enough to make the display not look cheap. And as expected, given its budget price, the webcam is 720p with the ability to log in with face recognition. But far from feeling budget is the Swift 3's all-day battery life, which lasts about 10 hours and 25 minutes while playing 1080p videos. It also charges from 0 to 100% in about 2 hours and 30 minutes. But be aware that if you prefer large keyboards, working all day on the Swift 3 may feel a bit cramped. Nevertheless, its chiclet-style backlit keys are well spaced and comfortable to use. You also get a fingerprint reader and a large plastic precision touchpad that feels somewhat smooth to use with a slightly clunky click feeling. If you're finding us helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to see more content like this. Now, the budget touchpad may feel awkward at times, but the Swift 3's Intel Iris Xe graphics chip and Intel i7 11th gen processor makes this laptop feel snappy. Equipped with 16GB of RAM, its CPU and GPU should give you smooth performance on web browsers with a decent number of tabs, Microsoft Office programs, and Photoshop for 2K designs. The Swift 3 also includes 2 USB-A ports, 1 USB-C port, an HDMI port, and a headphone jack. Additionally, the USB-C transfer speed is fast with Thunderbolt 3 support, and the networking is up to date with Bluetooth 5 and Wi-Fi 6. Starting at $1,699, marketing students can enjoy the Gram 17's incredible portability and all-day battery life, but at the cost of price-performance value. Looking at its design, LG has designed the Gram 17 to look and feel light with a minimal but slightly plain design on its thin magnesium alloy chassis. It is simply amazing how easily you can carry it around despite its size, and other than a slight flex on its lid, it is durable enough to survive most drops and scratches. But the Gram 17 is not only great to carry, but also immersive to watch on, especially on its 17-inch nearly 4K IPS display. It fully covers the sRGB color gamut and almost all of Adobe RGB, so you get nearly all colors on your screen that will look incredibly vibrant. It also looks bright in both indoor and outdoor settings, while the side bezels look very thin to make the screen stand out. Unfortunately, the webcam is only 720p and is incapable of logging in with face recognition. But this is only a minor flaw when compared to the Gram 17's excellent battery life, which lasts 11 hours and 30 minutes while playing 1080p videos. It also charges from 0 to 100% in about 2 hours and 20 minutes. With all that time on the Gram 17, you can rest assured knowing that it comes with a roomy keyboard equipped with large, well-spaced, and backlit keys. Typing feels punchy with strong key feedback, so when you use this laptop, it will feel responsive and satisfying. What is also large is its Microsoft Precision touchpad that feels smooth with its glass material, but it does not come with dedicated left and right buttons. If you're finding us helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to see more content like this. Although for the Gram 17 to stay large, yet thin and portable, it settles with an Intel Iris Xe graphics chip and an Intel i7 11th gen processor, which does not offer the best price-performance value. Equipped with 16GB of RAM, its CPU and GPU should give you smooth performance on web browsers with a decent number of tabs, Microsoft Office programs, and Photoshop for 2K designs. The Gram 17 also includes 2 USB-C ports, 2 USB-A ports, an HDMI port, a microSD card reader, and a headphone jack. Not only is there a ton of port selection, but all USB-C ports are also fast with Thunderbolt 4 support, and networking is up to date with Bluetooth 5.1 and Wi-Fi 6. Do you have questions about any of the laptops listed? Make sure to let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more content like this. And check out our website fancyappliance.com for even more tech guides and reviews fit for all users.